Famous Guitars, episode number 50. Busy week this week, got a lot going on. I'm actually in an appointment right now, but I wanted to get this video out because it's very important. So being it's the 50th episode, I wanted to feature a guitar that is associated with the number 50. So I'm going to talk about Ronnie Wood, and if you know about Ronnie Wood, you know that he's been in the Rolling Stones for over 50 years. And if I'm talking about Ronnie Wood, I must be talking about this guitar right here.
And of course, today we're talking about one of rock and roll's most soulful players, Ronnie Wood, and the guitar that's been at the heart of his sound for decades, his legendary 1955 Fender Stratocaster, often simply called his number one. Now, if you know Ronnie Wood, you know he's not just a guitarist. He's a feel player. His style is loose, expressive, and deeply rooted in blues and rhythm. In that 55 Strat, it's the perfect partner in crime. This guitar is everything you'd expect from an early Stratocaster. We're talking about a lightweight ash body, a soft V-shaped maple neck, and those classic single coil pickups that deliver that unmistakable bell-like tone. It's bright, it's snappy, but in Ronnie's hands, it becomes something else entirely. Gritty, human, and full of character. What makes this particular Strat so special isn't just its vintage pedigree. It's the miles it's traveled. Ronnie's number one has been heavily used, worn in all the right places, and shaped by decades of touring, recording, and pure rock and roll abuse. The finish is aged, the neck is broken in like an old baseball glove, and every nick tells a story. Here's the thing, Ronnie Wood isn't a keep it in a glass case kind of guy. This guitar has been on stage, night after night, doing exactly what it was built to do. Now let's talk about context. Ronnie joined the Rolling Stones in 1975, stepping into one of the most iconic bands in history. And here we are, over 50 years later, and he's still holding it down alongside Keith Richards, forming one of the greatest rhythm guitar duos ever. That's right, more than 5 decades with the Stones. That's not just longevity, that's legacy. And throughout that incredible run, his 1955 Strat has been a consistent presence. Whether he's locking in those signature weaving rhythms with Keith, lying down slide parts, or taking a gritty lead, that guitar has been there with him the whole time. One of the defining aspects of Ronnie Wood's playing, and why this Strat works so well in his approach to rhythm, he doesn't just strum chords, he dances around them. He leaves space, fills gaps, and creates this push and pull feel that gives the Stones their swagger. That Stratocaster, with its clarity and responsiveness, lets every nuance come through. It's also worth noting that Ronnie often keeps things relatively simple gear-wise. No massive pedal boards or over-processed tones. It's mostly guitar, amp, and fingers. And when your main guitar is a 1955 Strat that sounds that good, you don't really need much else. Over the years, he's used plenty of other guitars, Telecasters, and Les Pauls, but the 55 Strat remains his go-to. His comfort zone, his voice, and fans know it. When Ronnie walks on the stage with that guitar, it's like seeing an old friend. It represents authenticity, it represents history, it represents everything that's great about rock and roll. So when we talk about famous guitars, it's not just the rarity or value, it's about the connection. Player to instrument, instrument to music, and music to audience. Ronnie Wood's 1955 Stratocaster checks every one of those boxes. It's not just his number one, it's a part of the sound of the Rolling Stones, and it's still going strong today. And there you are, there's your Famous Guitars episode number 50, Ronnie Wood and his 1955 Fender Stratocaster.
And if you're watching me on YouTube, I want you to hit that subscribe button, comment below, and if you're on TikTok or any other platform, like, share, and follow for more Famous Guitars.